Now that Peekaboo Petey had skin textures, it was time to rig him.
So I was following both my tutorials, the book and the online tutorial, and adding bones to Peekaboo Petey. And as I was doing this, I realized I don't like rigging. Not only was I going to have to add all these bones, but I was going to have to add controls for the bones and then hide the bones later, and I just wasn't into it. So I started doing some research, and that's when I discovered add-ons. My first add-on was the basic human rig. As you can see, when I dropped it in, it was not to scale of how I built Petey, so I scaled it up. But as you can see, he did not line up with Petey, so I began to adjust everything and fit it down to scale. But as I was doing this, I discovered they released a new rig, the Meta Rig, which not only had facial bones, it had finger bones and everything else I would want to have. Now I had to start all over and resize everything, but it was worth it to get the finger bones in there and the facial bones, which ultimately I wound up not using, but it was nice to know that they were there.
As you're learning, don't feel bad about using add-ons to make your life easier. And that's my advice to you. Use add-ons to do the things you don't like to do. I'll see you next week.